49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, section playoffs and NorCal playoffs in the spotlight this week. We'll see McClymonds battle Oakland Tech. Northgate meets Las Lomas and Sacred Heart Cathedral takes on St. Francis.
You'll see exciting NorCal volleyball including Monte Vista and Midi, water polo section finals, and what's at stake for the Pittsburg football team as it heads into playoffs. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank starts right now.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We begin this week in the NCS, where the section opens its playoffs this week. We start our NCS coverage in the Division 4 brackets with Acalanes, the number 2 seed, with a 9-1 regular season record.
That's right, and the Dons hosting the 7th-seeded Concord Minutemen. Concord also finishing the regular season at 9-1. The two teams hoping to keep their seasons alive in the game played Friday night.
NCS Division 4, the 2-seed Acalanes hosting number 7 Concord. Acalanes gets its first possession halfway through the first, and they work quick. Bailey passes to Cooper Edelman, and he finds an opening, jukes away from several defenders, sprints to the sideline, and is eventually tripped up after a 46-yard run. Ooh, he wanted to keep going, but it's all right. The Dons push it to the 1, and then Sully Bailey punches it in. Acalanes on the board. Concord's ball, Matthew Dashner hands off to Monty Beam, and Beam hustles downfield, stays upright, and is finally brought down by several Dons after a 30-yard run. Acalanes would hold the Minutemen, though, and we go to the second. Acalanes in striking distance. Bailey hands off to Ellis Berger, and he flies in for the 5-yard score. Then as the defense is turned, the throw is up, and Ethan Torres comes down with it. He catches and goes all the way to the end zone for the pick 6. But the Dons not done. 2 minutes left in the half, and Sully Bailey flips it to Berger. Ellis finds his way into the end zone to put Acalanes up by 28 at halftime. Berger has no intention of cooling off. A minute into the third quarter, and he snags the Bailey bullet, turns and takes a 25-yarder in to score, his third of what would be 4 touchdowns Friday night. A Berger with all the fixings, and the Acalanes Dons move on with a big first-round win.
Electric atmosphere for the Branham Bruins as they play host to San Mateo. Jack Johnson with the action. Thrilling first half in this one. Here's San Mateo's Gabe Brenrostro, and Gabe the Great tumbles in to open the scoring, 7-0 Bearcats. 2 possessions later, Will Augenstein is starting to cook. He zigs, everyone else zags, and this game is tied at 7 apiece. Now let's go to the very next play from scrimmage. Giancarlo Selvitella goes to the air, and let's say hello to Miles Guerrero as he says goodbye. A 65-yard lightning strike to put San Mateo back in front 14-7 with just over a minute left in the first. Second quarter now, punch, counterpunch. Augenstein throws it down the chimney, and Dylan Darehammer looking like the Say Hey Kid with the over-the-shoulder grab. Now it's 21-14 Branham. Bearcats ball next, and what a pretty pass from Selvitella. Tosses it like a pair of socks into the hamper to that dude again as Guerrero snags his second touchdown. Last play of an opening half shootout. Look at Augenstein as he extends the play here. Willie football making things happen. Finds sophomore Aiden Newberg wide open. It's 27-21 Bruins at the break. Second half was all Bruins. Here's Elias Antion on a heater of his own. Catches the screen and carries the ball into the end zone, and Branham into the semis. Paint this one blue as Branham advances to face Mountain View.
It's the battle of the Bears in the first round of the Division III NorCal volleyball playoffs as Menlo-Atherton battles Summit Shasta. The Black Bears get off to a fast start as Chloe Young feeds a pass to Amelia Lahali, and the freshman tools it off the defender for one of her 18 kills. More Black Bears in the first set. This time Young sets it to Lauren Villarreal, and what time is it? Tool time! Summit Shasta takes set 1, 25-20, but MA responds in set 2. Rebecca Schulman sets it to Nina Kerr, who spikes it down with authority for the kill. Moments later, Samantha Lynn records the dig, Anna Ryan with the set, and Daniela Aline puts it away. The Bears take set 2, 25-23. But Summit Shasta looking to spoil the fun on MA's home court. Here, Cheyenne Bird takes advantage of an overpass and says, leave it on your side. Black Bears take set 3, 25-16. On the set 4, you think Aragon is going to set the ball? Nah, think again. Instead, the Claremont McKenna-bound senior unloads for the kill. MA forces a 5th set. Summit Shasta down 11-7, but Villarreal cuts the deficit to 3 with this kill as she rips it off the defender, but Menlo-Atherton would find a way to get the victory. This for match point. Emily Aguirre with the dig, Schulman with the set, and Anna Ryan drops the hammer for the kill. Menlo-Atherton hangs on to be a very tough Summit Shasta team, taking this match 3-2.
Great fan support for the Girls Open final. Acalanes and Miramonte, the Matadors are simply the best team in the nation. Megan Makinich to Tally Stryker for the early goal. More Matadors in the first. Carly Hoskins to Anna Painter, and this game was over early. Ella Del Rosario on the break here in the second does score from short range for the Dons, but Miramonte right back. Stryker in front to Danya Ennis, and the UCLA-bound senior sends it home. The Mats continue to roll. Painter to Carly Hoskins to make it 11-1 late in the second. Second half now, Makinich headed to USC next year, tosses it over the keeper, a pretty shot there, one of 5 goals for Megan. Then Megan showing some velocity on this one, a rocket goal as Miramonte wins its 53rd straight game and the NCS Open Division title.
Each week, the Rikus Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Yeah. Ugh. Ready to start this up with a smart and I hope they ready to show up and wanna play. But see, no one is on the same level as Toa Fa'ave. On the way, making the killing and willing to fill up a little bit of encore. 3 TDs, number 13 is really only a sophomore. Oh, my. Get your popcorn ready for the rise of the show with Toa. He's about to blow up anybody in the party who might deny. But it's no surprise. Scoring and using his gift, abusing this opportunity and doing it 42-6. Now that's game. Whoever's giving the player billions, I pray opinions are wise enough to know Taylor Williams is rising up. Back with the answers, St. Francis Lances got a good one. Ain't nobody thinking otherwise, good one. But she laughing on the way to the outcome with income like lose some, win some, and she will. Let's talk about 29 kills. Number 2 with the smoothest skills and taking them to do with some shoes to fill, no problem. She got it like that. Outside hitter and she'll hit it right back. Put her on the map. Check here, St. Francis about to miss her next year. Yeah. 49 a cow high. Players of the week. Mace. Yay!
U.S. Bank presents the Coach of the Week each week.
This week's Coach of the Week award goes to John Trotman Jr. from St. Mary's High School. The Panthers defeating St. Patrick St. Vincent 28-20 to win the Tri-County Stone title. Congratulations to John Trotman Jr., this week's U.S. Bank Coach of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's Dr. Michael Freehill with this week's tip.
A common injury sustained in both competitive athletes as well as weekend warriors is a shoulder dislocation. This is when the ball on the top of the arm, called the humerus, comes over the edge of the socket called the glenoid. In many instances, this will need to be reduced, meaning put back in place in an emergency room setting. Operative management is prescribed in the majority of cases depending on your age, but it's important to establish care with a sports medicine provider to understand the potential risks of another dislocation event.
Coming up, our first SunPower electric game as Oakland Tech hosts McClymonds.
And the NCS title game in boys water polo. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
The Rikus Center's individualized athletic programs, Core and Smart, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through Core and Smart, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Reicha Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car?
Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Heyo!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, Devcon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. Devcon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use Devcon for their future projects. Devcon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Reicha Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Tonight's first SunPower Electric game features the 2 best teams in the Oakland League playing on the final day of the regular season. Both McClymonds and Oakland Tech coming into the game with 8-1 overall records, 4-0 in the Oakland League.
Both teams rolling through Oakland League play and looking to claim the regular season title in the game played Thursday night. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Electric game.
The McClymonds Warriors have dominated the Oakland League, winning every regular season title since 2010. The Warriors will try to win another regular season title with Javian Thomas leading the rushing attack. Javian is coming off a 272-yard, 4-touchdown performance against Castlemont last week. The Oakland Tech Bulldogs are the last team to beat McClymonds in league play. The Bulldogs will try to repeat history with Anthony Alonso leading the ground game. Anthony is coming off a 220-yard, 2-touchdown game against Skyline last week. Who will take home the Oakland League regular season title? Let's find out in our first SunPower Electric game. The Warriors on the attack early, give it to Javian Thomas, who runs down the sideline all the way inside the 10. Mack would punch it in a short time later, 6-0. McClymonds on the board again later in the quarter. It's my main man, Javian Thomas with the carry. Javian finds a hole and he is gone. 32 yards to the house. 14-0 Warriors after 1. Second quarter now, and Thomas with the rock again. Javian goes to the far sideline, and 10K Stunner is gone again! 42 yards to pay dirt, 20-0 Mack in the lead. The Warriors get one more just before the half. Deontay Faison heaves it deep to a wide open Redmonti Albert, and Redmonti turns on the Jets. 83 yards to glory. It's 27 McClymonds at the half. Oakland Tech looking to answer back in the second half. Handed to Anthony Alonso, who shows off his wheels, taking it all the way to the 3-yard line. Then a few plays later, Makai Wakia fires and hits Omar Staples, who hauls it in and dives in for the score. 27-6 Mack after 3. But the Warriors return the favor in the fourth. It's Thomas once again with the carry. Javian finds a hole and scampers in for his third TD of the game. 33-6 McClymonds. One more for the Warriors later in the quarter. Give it one last time to Javian, and the Jet turns on the Jets again! 40 yards to the house, 4 touchdowns for Javian as McClymonds wins the Oakland League regular season title. Here's Javian Thomas after the game.
It was a competitive game. Oakland Tech is a great team, but we're missing a few pieces. So just a lot of stuff we can build on, work on, just keep working day by day.
In Oakland with the SunPower Electric game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
A packed house at Acalanes to see Miramonte and De La Salle NCS Open Division. The Mats out front early. Mateo Petty from long range. Miramonte up 2-0. But the Spartans come back to tie it at 2-all. Toss it down low to Jason Hubbard, and Jason fires a left-handed rocket, part of a big game for Hubbard. More Spartans as this time Hubbard tosses in front to Taylor Lyman. The senior pump fakes and goes top shelf. 3 all in the second. The Spartans take the lead here. This is a wicked left-handed skip shot by Hubbard. The Spartans then extending the lead late in the second. Jack Richards to Jed Johnson from a tough angle. 6-4 Spartans at the half. Second half now. Toss it inside to Dominic Brown with a terrific backhander. That's what Brown can do for you. He was happy. Miramonte makes a late run to get within 2. Charlie Engs with the blast there. But this will seal the game. Karsten Peters was clutch for the Spartans all night long as De La Salle is your Oakland Division NCS champ. Peters and Hubbard leading the way.
Service Champions is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Rebecca Schulman from Menlo-Atherton. Rebecca is the marketing leader of the Menlo-Atherton Leadership Committee, where she helped organize a canned food drive at the annual Menlo-Atherton Distribution Day to help fight hunger in East Palo Alto. Congrats to Rebecca on all of her hard work. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by Spirit Squads all around the Bay Area. Here is the outstanding marching band from Terra Nova High School.
Coming up, Division III NCS football action as Las Lomas takes on Northgate.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for volleyball.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, MeriWest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
MeriWest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, MeriWest works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. MeriWest Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
We're the Midi Monarchs!
And you're watching Acalanes Sports,
presented by US Bank!
The 5th seed against the 4th seed in the NCS Division III bracket, with Las Lomas taking on Walnut Creek rival Northgate. Northgate starting the season with 5 straight wins, but the Broncos have struggled a bit since then.
Northgate losing to Las Lomas back on October 14th. The Broncos hoping to get some revenge and upset the Knights in the game played at Las Lomas on Friday.
Adrian Soriano here in Walnut Creek for the NCS D3 quarterfinal between Northgate and Las Lomas. The Broncos get on the board first. In the first, give it to Ben Hostler, who gets in for the score, 7-0 Northgate. Las Lomas comes right back later in the quarter. It's Adam Towell with the carry, and Adam dives in for the touchdown. It's tied up at 7 after 1. Second quarter now, and Towell runs it up the middle and into the end zone 14-7 Knights in the lead, but Northgate answers back. John Pelletier airs it out deep to Emilio Pucci, who hauls it in, loses his defender, and Emilio turns on the Jets. 64 yards to the house as the Broncos tied up at 14 all. Las Lomas jumps back ahead before the half. Michael Wood keeps it himself this time, and Michael is in for 6. PAT good, and it's 21-14 Knights at the half. Northgate on the attack again in the second half. Pelletier throws it to a wide-open Jake Berger for the touchdown to tie it up again at 21. Then on the ensuing kickoff, the Broncos go for the onside kick, and Ben Hostler comes up with the ball, and Northgate is back in business. The Broncos looking to take the lead, but the pass is picked off by Michael Wood to keep the game tied at 21 all after 3. Northgate jumps ahead in the fourth. Lucas LeSueur drills a 26-yard field goal through the uprights. 24-21 Broncos. Las Lomas trying to take the lead late in the game, but James Bondad comes up with a big-time sack as Northgate hangs on to win it 24-21 and move on to the NCS D3 semifinal against El Cerrito next week.
The 5-seeded Gators battle the 4-seeded Wolves in the CIF State Round 1 playoffs. Wolves working with an early 3-point lead. Morgan Dates sets to Matty Connolly, and the junior gets a real high and sends a vicious slam over the net for the point. Gators down 22-19. Jillian Amaro back sets to a running Mia Radov, who sends a perfect shot that stays in to cut the lead to 2. Gators trying to hang on, but the 6'3" Audrey Ross comes up huge with the block as Wolves takes that one 25-23. Set 2 tied at 8. Ross protects and she also attacks. The Boston College commit shakes the gym with this ferocious slam. Gators down 5. The overpass goes right to Isabella Marco, and the CCS kill leader gets one of her 12 kills of the match, but SRV still leads 22-18. Dates has taken her perfect passing to Williams College next year, but in the meantime, this pass goes to Ross, and the Wolves take set 2, 25-19, and the Wolf Den was showing this team some love. Gators swim to an early lead in set 3. Another overpass, and Naomi Watson sends an electric slam to the hardwood, and Sacred Heart Prep goes up 9-5. Wolves get back into the set. Gates to Sofia Vea, who sends a lightning fast spike to the court. Wolves go on to take set 3 and beat the Gators in 3 sets behind a big 15-kill performance from Ross.
Jake Vanderbrook at Sharks Ice Arena as St. Francis battles Palo Alto. First period, the Vikings get off to a strong start. Henry Harding passes it over to Uri Amazqua, and Uri shoots and scores to give Palo Alto a 1-0 lead. Palo Alto looking to extend the lead, but Francisco Chan snatches the puck in the air to make this beautiful glove save to keep this a 1-0 game after 1. Second period now, this is all Daryl Lee, skates past 2 defenders, and with the defender on him, Lee fires a wrister between the pipes to even the score at 1. But Palo Alto storms back. Henry Harding feeds a pass over to Leo Stevenson, who fires a slap shot and trickles behind the net to give the Vikings a 2-1 lead. More Vikings in the second frame. Loose puck near the crease, and Harding at the last second is there for the rebound and finds the back of the cage. 3-1 Vikings. But St. Francis would tack on a goal late just before the end of the second frame, all thanks to John Hansen, who goes top shelf to cut the deficit to 1. Third period, Vikings lose the puck into the neutral zone, and Daryl Lee with a breakaway opportunity goes with the backhand and scores. Beautiful goal there to tie the game at 3. Over 6 minutes left, Matthias Ward with great puck vision finds Tyler Featherman, and number 3 goes glove side to give Palo Alto a 4-3 lead. And the Vikings would hold their ground. St. Francis pulls its goalie to get the extra attacker out, but Shri Sandilia makes them pay, scoring the empty netter. Palo Alto goes on to beat St. Francis 5-3. And our Sharks Ice Hockey Player of the Week is Henry Harding. This fantastic forward finished with 1 goal and 2 assists.
U.S. Bank helps us bring stories each week of athletes who inspire us.
Aubrey, an emotional Pittsburg football team won its league title last week, the win giving its longtime head coach Vic Galley another league crown in his last season with the Pirates. The title revived a tradition celebrated again this past Thursday night. The Pittsburg football complex is buzzing tonight as a faithful group of volunteers gets ready for a very special night. It is Pirate tradition to have the players enjoy a steak dinner after a league title, a tradition started by head coach Vic Galley's father, Gizzy.
Well, I've told them every year they win the championship, I'll give them a steak barbecue, because a lot of them never had steak barbecue. A lot of them never ate steak before, unfortunately, over the years especially. And It's something I promised. I didn't know it was going to be 15 championships. I mean, I got to go get a loan.
With the deep Italian heritage of Pittsburgh, it's only fitting this evening is catered by Forget About It. As the steaks cook on the grill outside, the volunteers inside remember Pittsburgh football of the past and all the people who helped bring the success the program sees today.
I just would make one phone call, and this gentleman right here would call everybody, and 30 guys from the Italian American Club would come, show up and help out.
The Pitt program is all about family. For generations, the team legacy is passed from father to son.
My uncle was the coach here. I played football here and graduated in 1960. And
family were commercial fishermen, and we migrated from Italy back at the turn of the century. Though, you know, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of history. And you probably took pictures of the walls. We've been playing football here since 1924.
My grandfather was one of the leading heads in the city of Pittsburgh. He was a fire captain and got the lights put up in the stadium in 1944.
This year's team is loaded with talent. 7 players have Division I offers, but it's also an emotional season. Coach Galley announcing he will retire after 21 years as head coach with 15 league titles.
It's kind of bittersweet, you know. I mean, I've been crying for a week. It's very touching. And can't be more proud of my son, what he's accomplished here and the kids he's put through college and what he's done for these young men. And I mean, I just couldn't be more proud of him.
It's kind of overwhelming. I ended up on the news when I stepped down, and it's like, it's kind of a big deal, but it's like, I'm kind of flattered and at the same time, you know, like, I guess I must have did something right all this time, but I certainly didn't do it by myself.
The players pile in, anxious for the steak dinner, the anticipation almost too much to bear. For most of these players, a steak dinner is a rare treat.
Can I have that one, please?
They appreciate this reward for all their hard work.
That's amazing.
It means a lot, man, just to show up for Coach Galley and for just winning BBAL.
We really appreciate Coach Galley and his parents and his dad to provide for us when we need it.
3 years of having this. It's really nice. Coach Galley's dad cooks it for us and stuff every year, so it's pretty dope.
It doesn't take long for these hungry players, famished from practice, to have their plates cleaned and are on their way home. The Pirates start the playoffs this week, expecting to win the playoff opener. The season will end at some point, marking the end of a remarkable coaching career for Vic Galley. He will spend time with his family, but never forget the family he's had here at Pittsburgh High the past 21 years.
It's a wonderful place, and a lot of pride and tradition, and I'm kind of glad that, for the last 21 years we were able to kind of do this.
Just part of a sprawling family tree that is Pittsburgh football. A very fun night and a nice tribute for Vic Galley, his dad and his buddies, all doing such a great job as they have so many years at Pittsburgh High School. So hate to see Vic go at Pittsburgh, and best of luck the rest of the way in the playoffs.
How was the steak?
The steak was outstanding.
Cooked to perfection.
As always, yeah.
Mira-West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mira-West Merit Award.
Here's Alexa Rentar talking about her favorite teacher, Mrs. Nass.
My favorite teacher is Miss Nass. She was my volleyball coach last year, but now I'm her TA this year, and she helps me with all my homework, and she's just a really good support system to have in your life.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match with West Catholic League rivals St. Francis and Sacred Heart Cathedral.
And NorCal Volleyball with Clovis and Aragon. This is 49ers Cal High Sport presented by U.S. Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal High promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. high five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice that turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale, get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $700 on select mattresses. Plus, get a free adjustable base. Shop now at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment, learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week, it's a first-round CCS playoff game in the CCS Division I bracket.
The St. Francis Lancers finished league play in second place. The Irish from Sacred Heart finished in fourth. St. Francis won the regular season meeting 24-17. The Irish looking for the upset as the teams met in our Mattress Firm Perfect Match.
Here come the St. Francis Lancers in the CCS Division I game. The Irish from Sacred Heart on their first possession go to the air, but the ball is picked by Junior Fioi as Junior takes the ball away from the receiver, and he's going to have a fantastic pick six and a 7-0 St. Francis lead. But the Irish come right back, hand it to Kendrick Sanders, and this is fancy. Sanders spinning through the line, breaking tackles, and a nice move to the outside. 43 yards diving into the end zone, and we're tied at 7-all. Just before the half, same score, Matt Doherty throwing a rocket over the middle. In traffic, Mac Moroka fighting for the ball, and that led to a field goal, 10-7 Lancers at the half. Third quarter, St. Francis looking for more, but there for the interception is Oregon-bound senior Jerry Mixon Jr., and the Irish are in business. Hayden McGrath tossing it out to R.L. Miller, and it's Miller time. R.L. down the far sideline, 59 yards on this play, and then just moments later, it's Mixon powering his way into the end zone, and the Irish from Sacred Heart Cathedral take a 14-10 lead third quarter. Same score late in the fourth, the Irish driving again, but on fourth down, the long pass is picked off by Kiana Aina. A great play by the sophomore. The Lancers trying to wear down the Irish D with a heavy dose of Kingston Kiana Aina. Kingston ends a long drive with this touchdown run. The Lancers take a 17-14 lead late. 2 minutes to play. The Lancers trying to extend their lead, but the pass is picked off by Jay Murphy, but the Irish offense is stalled, and the Lancers go on to win it. 17-14 as the team celebrated with their alma mater. Behind a big game from Kingston, Kiana Aina, the Lancers advance.
This win meant a lot. We knew coming into this week they're a great program, so we had to put in extra effort. The coaches, they made us try. They made us go crazy at practice. So it's just practice, effort.
Jessica Castroviejo and Isabella Bartlowski very excited about this NorCal opening round match. The Dons up in a tight first set. Bartlowski to Hunter Kwan over to Jordan Lee, and the senior kills it. Clovis keeping it close. Kalani Lafa-Ele to Karina Rodriguez to Sydney Vanek, and that's just really impressive from the Arizona commit. Still early first as the Dons take control. Kathleen Suion to Kwan over to Castroviejo down the line. The Dons take a tight first set. Sophie Rubenstein to Kwan over to Grace Neal, who takes the angle, and the Dons have a 1-0 lead. Second set tight early. Vanek up to Macy Lake to the middle for Molly Baker for the Clovis point, but Aragon would take control in the second. Ariana Gakutan to Kwan outside to the sophomore Rubenstein. Sophie had a terrific match for the Dons. Late second now, and Aragon will take the set. Suion up nicely to Kwan with a perfect set to Lee, who just crushes it, and the Dons are up 2-0. Aragon cruises in the final set. Here is match point. Quad to Suion to Lee as Aragon takes it in 3 straight to advance to the NorCal quarterfinals. Castroviejo with 14 kills to lead the Dons.
It's a rematch of last year's CCS Open Division title as top-seeded Soquel takes on the second-seed Sacred Heart Prep in Hollister. The Gators get on the board first. Lucy Homer lobs a shot over the keeper for the nice goal, but the Knights respond by scoring 5 straight goals in the first period. Quinn Healy emerges from the water and whips a shot to the back of the net.
5-1 Knights after one. Tag on 5 more goals for Soquel in the second, including this beautiful backhand shot from Healy. The Stanford commit had a huge game. 10-1 Soquel at the half. More scoring from the Knights in the third. Addison Lane sends a skip shot to the back of the net. The Gators on the attack. Homer's pass to Megan Newby, and the sophomore gets the shot to go in, but the Knights still lead 14-3 after 3. Into the fourth, Summer Stelk fires one into the net to add to the lead. Final buzzer goes off. The Soquel coaches and all the Knights jump into the pool to celebrate back-to-back CCS titles. Second title overall in Soquel school history after beating SHP 17-6.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Volunteer Award goes to Jaden Weber from the Sarah football team. The star wideout has worked hard to raise funds for cancer awareness and research, including a recent campaign raising $10,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in honor of his longtime friend Owen, who is battling leukemia. Jaden explains why this is so important to him.
It's important because if something like this happened to me, I'd like someone to do something like this. But also to see someone like Owen not be able to do like all the everyday things, play sports, and all that I was blessed to do, I feel like this was necessary.
We'll have more on this story in the coming weeks. Gallo Salami salutes top athletes looking to play beyond high school.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Jackson Harris from Berkeley High School. The dynamic all-around star is getting interest from a number of schools, including Stanford and Cal. The Scouts love the blazing speed from this 6'3" senior.
Coming up, we go to the NCS Division I bracket for Liberty and Amador Valley.
And we'll head back to the pool for the CCS Boys Water Polo Championship. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank. We are back at Levi Stadium with action from the NCS Division I bracket. The Amador Valley Dons are the 5th seed, taking on 4th-seeded Liberty.
Liberty is riding a 4-game win streak and hoping to take that momentum into the playoffs. Amador Valley at Liberty Friday night.
Ivan Garcia here in Brentwood for the NCS D1 playoffs as Liberty hosts Amador Valley. Less than 30 seconds in the game, Nate Bell fakes everyone out and keeps the ball on his way to a 30-yard touchdown run. Line strike first, 7-0. This senior had a huge game. Amador Valley looking to answer. Jake Goldsworthy runs up the middle, breaks off a tackle, and gives the Dons a first down. Couple plays later, Brady Nasser gets a direct snap, finds a gap, and punches it in to tie the game at 7. Late first quarter, Jamar Searcy gets the rock and the speedster bursts up the middle, jukes a defender, and is in for the 19-yard touchdown. Liberty leads 14-7 after 1. Early second, Jackson Visconti hits Nate Jetter on the slant route, and the junior gets into the end zone to tie the game at 14. But Liberty flips a switch. Ensuing drive for the Lions. Bell steps back and launches a pass over the moon that drops into the arms of Ryan McKendry, and see you later. 61 yards to the house, 21-14 Liberty. Final seconds in the half. Bell finds Darryl Deuce Carr, and the senior dives into the end zone to give the Lions a 28-14 lead. Third quarter now, and ding dong, that's the sound of Bell calling his own number, and the captain scores his 4th touchdown of the night. Third ends 35-14. The Dons looking to make a comeback, but Searcy makes an incredible toe tap interception. Second interception of the night for Jamar. Dons tag on a late score, but too little too late as the Lions get the win and will face Clayton Valley in the semis.
1-2-3 Gators as Sacred Heart Prep plays for the CCS Open Division title against Bellarmine. The Gators get on the board first. Nick Nixovich passing inside to Hassan Hove, who finds the back of the net. 1-0 Sacred Heart Prep. SHP on the board again. Nixovich with a pass again, this time to William Swart, who fires and hits from long distance. Bellarmine gets one back later in the quarter. Blake Wilson shoots and scores from long range. 5-1 Gators after 1. SHP would pull away in the second. Swart fires one past everybody and into the net. Now it's Luke Bachler trying one from long distance, and Luke gets it past the keeper. 12-1 Gators at the half. The Bells looking to battle back in the second half. Philip Long gets the skip shot to go, but the Gators were on their A game all day long. Jake Satadze heaves one over everybody and into the net as Sacred Heart Prep wins the CCS Open Division title, the 16th section title in program history. William Swart with 5 goals for the Gators.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Buddha Boyd from Pittsburg High School. Buddha, a terrific player and is also great in the classroom with a 3.9 GPA.
Albany's Construction is back with us again this year, presenting the Dirty Work play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play is from Samu Iosia from De La Salle. Samu makes his presence known in the Spartans' win last week. Samu Iosia doing the dirty work, just like our good friends at Albany's Construction. Coming up, our CCS SunPower Electric game as Midi and Los Gatos square off in the CCS Division I bracket.
And more NorCal volleyball with Midi and Monte Vista. 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous. Woo! Woo!
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
A terrific matchup in the CCS Division I bracket with the 6th seed Midi from the West Catholic League taking on De Anza Division champ and 3rd seed Los Gatos.
The two teams looking to advance in the game played at Los Gatos Friday night. It's our CCS SunPower Electric game. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Electric game.
The message is simple: win or go home. Los Gatos suffered a heartbreaking loss last year in the CCS D1 quarterfinals, losing the Bellarmine. But this time the Wildcats take on Midi, and running back Emiliano Mejia will do whatever it takes to lead his Wildcats to victory. The senior has 17 touchdowns and is averaging nearly 100 yards per game on the ground. For the Monarchs, keep an eye on Danny Scudero. The senior wideout is ranked 2nd in the CCS with 12 receiving touchdowns. He scored 2 of those touchdowns last week against St. Francis. Who will punch their ticket to the CCS D1 semifinals? Find out in our CCS SunPower Electric game. Not only is Danny Scudero a threat on offense, but he can make some big plays on special teams. Here he takes the opening kickoff and goes 94 yards to the house. How about that? PAT good, 7-0 Monarchs. But here come the Wildcats. Emiliano Mejia takes the carry, goes with the juke, and scampers in for 6. With the PAT, it's all tied at 7 after 1. Second quarter, Wills Towers fakes the handoff, gets his feet set, takes a deep shot down the field and finds Ben Kim for a 54-yard touchdown. 14-7 Midi, but Los Gatos storms right back. Jake Boyd in the shotgun, goes with the pump fake, airs it out, and Will Brennan hauls it in for another Los Gatos touchdown. Midi tacked on a touchdown late to make it 21-14 at the half. The Wildcats get off to a fast start to begin the third quarter. Jake Boyd rolls to his right and finds Jalen Thomas for 6. And those Wildcats continue the claw back, all tied at 21. At the end of regulation, the score is still tied at 21. Let's head to OT. The Los Gatos student section is all fired up. The Wildcats get the ball first. Boyd rolls left, and the senior fires a dart to Will Brennan for a Wildcats touchdown. 28-21 Los Gatos. Now Midi has to score a touchdown. Towers lobs a pass to the end zone, and Charlie Butler pulls it in for 6. The Monarchs roll the dice and go for 2. Season on the line. Towers finds a wide open Danny Scudero, and the 2-point try is good. Wow! Midi punches its ticket it to the CCS D1 semifinals, beating Los Gatos 29-28.
It's huge for the program. It's huge for our senior class because we buckled down and we didn't give up. And coming off the 1-9 tough season, like we didn't let it get to our heads or anything like that. Oh my God, I can't even describe how it feels right now. Like it's awesome.
Woo! In Los Gatos with the CCS Sun Power Electric game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Spot in the regional semis on the line between Monte Vista and Midi. Jack Johnson with the action. First set tone setter by Cal commit Audrey Liddell. Monarchs in control early. Staying in the first set, Abigail Kraus finds the right angle as the sophomore threads the needle to keep the first set close. But at set point, it's Amia Kuchibatla says you can't cross while the block sign is on. Midi takes set one. Second set, and here's Caitlin Cook in her office. Long distance kill, and Cook makes that well done. Later in the set, check out the dig by Maya Baker. Her play sets up another kill for Liddell, who went on to have a cool 15 of them tonight. Midi takes a commanding 2-set lead. Third set, Caitlin's cooking with gas. This kill is schooled down the line. Midi well in front in set three. A trilogy of sets with the same star character. Liddell with the kill to extend the Monarch lead, but the Mustangs would claw back to make it a fight. Cornell commit Amrit Dollywall put some power behind this kill. Match point now, and it's Kuchibatla who wins it for Midi, sing the alma mater, and send the Monarchs to the semis for a matchup with Oak Ridge.
The American girls volleyball team won the Mission Valley League title this season.
Yep, big deal for them. The girls talking about their season with our Jake Vanderbrook this week at the Rikus Center.
And we are here at the Rikus Center for human enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the girls varsity volleyball team from American High School. Make some noise! Yeah, we're going to start off with Sydney Herbert. So this volleyball program hasn't won a league title since 1985. Well, until now. What does it mean to be part of history?
I think it definitely means a lot just to me and especially to this team. I know all of us have worked especially hard to win this. This was definitely one of our goals that we set off in the beginning, and we're all very proud of ourselves and our team and just everyone included.
Right on, right on. 14-0 in the Mission Valley League, and now I'm going to head over to Sonia Marugish. So, Sonia, if you had to describe this team with just one word, what would it be and why?
If I had to describe this team with one word, I think I would use the word memorable. I think we've come so far our senior year, and the 4 years that especially the senior class has put in since freshman year, I think it's really showed off, and it's a team effort, and I think I'm really glad that this is how we finished off our senior year.
For sure. And finally, I'm going to make my way over to Byrevi Hegde. What are you going to miss the most playing for this American volleyball program?
I'm definitely going to miss my teammates, my coaches, everybody. I feel like we've all grown really a lot this season. The dynamics are just the greatest they've ever been, and yeah, it's going to be a lot to miss.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you so much. Now take us out with a cheer.
Eagles! Coming up, more CCS football playoff action as Lincoln tries to upset Wilcox.
But first, here is this week's Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for football.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi's Stadium. We head down the road from the stadium here in Santa Clara to Wilcox High School. The Chargers are the top seed in the CCS Division II bracket.
You know how to get to Wilcox High School?
I believe so, yeah. I attended Wilcox High School.
You attended Wilcox High School?
I did.
So you have a favorite in this game? Possibly. Wilcox hosting the Lincoln Lions. Lincoln finished in a three-way tie for first place in the Mount Hamilton division. The two teams meeting at Wilcox Thursday night.
Jake Vanderbrook in Santa Clara for a CCS D2 quarterfinal match between Wilcox and Lincoln. The Chargers are known for their rushing attack, and they show it here. Elijah Walker gets the carry, keeps the legs moving with some assistance from his lineman that crossed the goal line for 6. PAT good, 7-0 Chargers. But Lincoln storms back, hand the rock to Salle Espinoza, and the senior goes untouched for a Lions touchdown. All tied at 7. But the Chargers charge right back. This time Andrew Palacios plows his way in from 4 yards out. One of his 2 touchdowns on the night. Chargers tack on another touchdown to make it 21-7 after 1. Second quarter, Chargers now up 28-7. Make it 35-7 as Armand Johnson fires a dart to Will Ruff. Ruff says he crossed the goal line and the officials agree. Touchdown Chargers. Wilcox pulling away. How about some special teams? I'll tell you this, Rion Cooper has wheels. Here, he takes his BMW Mini Cooper 53 yards to his final destination. Touchdown. 42-7 Wilcox. But Lincoln would tack on another touchdown before halftime. Tatum Phillips uncorks this ball deep down the field and connects with his younger brother, Kean Phillips, for a 50-yard touchdown. 42-14 Chargers at the half. But Wilcox would close out the game, scoring 14 points in the second half, which includes this rushing touchdown by Tyson Bonilla. The Chargers advance to the CCS D2 semifinals, beating Lincoln 56-14.
The Harker School helps us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Ethan Torres from Acalanes thanking just about everyone.
All my coaches, my family, my friends, people that come out and support, I owe it all to them. The people that push me the hardest, my coaches, especially my conditioning coach, he's wonderful in that department. And I thank him for that in my junior year, my sophomore year, and just believe in me.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Earlier this month, second graders embarked on their annual service project picking pomegranates around the lower school campus. In addition to helping beautify the campus, this yearly effort ensures that the bushes will continue to bear fruit and further instill a love of giving back to the community. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Midi Monarchs. Midi scoring the 2-point conversion in overtime to win their playoff game, and they were very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's a Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets the honor next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, my name is Merritt Hoyam and I play volleyball at Williams College. I'm really grateful for the Rikus Center for helping me be named second team all NESCAC, and I'm very excited to announce the Cal High training tip.
I'm Andrew Havili. Today's training tip is a cable squat to row. Janiyah is going to step back, start in a squat with her arms extended forward. She's going to stand up and pull her shoulders back at the same time. This is a great exercise for coordination as well as posturing. She has to extend up and pull her shoulders back.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week.
First, we'll show you some contenders and then name the play we thought was the very best.
Play of the week.
We only have time for one play this week, so here it is. It's Danny Scudero from Archbishop Midi taking it 94 yards to the house to open their playoff game against Los Gatos. Let's see it in slow-mo. Danny Scudero, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers sac-hi Sports is up next. We'll have highlights from the second round of section football playoffs and NorCal volleyball featuring Bay Area's Head Royce taking on Central Catholic.